everybody. My name is Tina, and I am so happy that you're with me today on Homeschooling and Oils here on YouTube. If you're not aware, I go live every single day on Facebook for my profile, Tina Jacobs Ramsey. On Facebook, I talk about very different topics, and if you want to know more about homeschooling, all that, I also have a business page called Homeschooling and Oils on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow, like, share, and subscribe because I'm going to have some amazingness going on there in the form of giveaways and information. And also directing you to inexpensive or free, and also other things that's going on over there because it's a lot that's going on. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys very, very quickly about this subject of reclaiming childhood and what does that mean exactly. I am super duper passionate about reclaiming childhood, especially for our older children. And my friend Angela Boyer Barker was just talking about that on Facebook today. Like actually today. She was talking about it, about reclaiming well, she wasn't talking about reclaiming childhood, but she was talking about the importance of playing. And if you want to follow her, she's an occupational therapist, and she's super duper passionate about living a chemical free lifestyle, just like me. We're both on that chemical free lifestyle and plant based with essential oils journey together. But one thing that resonated with me with her video today that I decided to come over here and do just a video on the subject is the importance of play. And I don't know where we came up with this thought or this idea that once a child reached 12 or 11ish that playing should stop. Even with the school system, and not just the public school system, because keep in mind, I am a product of public school, so I'm not trying to bash them. However, I'm just saying that it doesn't work for everybody. But I have noticed not just public school, but also sometime when we are homeschooling, have this drive that we want our children to, we feel like we have to prove a point because we are homeschooling and our child has to be always so far ahead of whatever is going on. And if that's your personal desire or goal, then go for it. But keep in mind the importance of play. Playing is so super duper important. Some people look at playing as just wasting time. But actually, when children play, they're actually learning how to interact with other people. They're learning through play and movement on how to handle different situations. I know back in the day when I was younger, my mama had a certain amount of pots and pans that she allowed me to go outside with, and I was outside making mud pies because I was trying to mimic what she was doing in the kitchen, baking pies and cooking. I had my own little cooking little stove. I had my own little this and that. And all of that, my easy bake oven, all of that kind of encouraged me and taught me from a young age how to do different things. Also, just riding your bicycle, jumping on a trampoline, all those things teach you about, especially jumping on a trampoline, teach you about the laws of gravity. And if you don't follow the rules, you're going to fall off. So it's so many different things that we learn from play. And I think we kind of lose our footing because now kindergartners are required. What kindergartners learn today is like, which was brought out in that video, is the same amount of stuff that we used to learn back in the day when we was in the first and second grade. That is too much. Let a child be a child. They're losing their childhood. So right now, my friend and I, and Chantel Andachek from Andachek Academy, we are on this journey to reclaim childhood. Don't take away them blocks and sensory bins and slime and trampolines and jump rope and everything else they want to play with. Don't take that away just because they're 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. Why? As adults, isn't it fun for us sometimes to just go back and do something that we did when we was younger? It kind of brings back those good memories, like playing jacks, if you know what jacks are. that just, and hopscotch, it still brings good memories to me. Just simply jumping rope, it just reclaims me back to the moment when I used to jump rope when I was on the double dutch team. So just moments like that, children still can learn through play. And that's what me and my friend that co-authored this book, Kinetic Spelling for Active Learners, we are really on the mission to infuse and to incorporate those active learners, not trying to stifle or make them sit down in order to learn, which is going to go against their whole learning process. We're trying to encourage active movement, trying to encourage not having a sedentary lifestyle, which is a silent killer, encouraging those children to move, encouraging those children to be engaged with their inner child and not just think, oh, I'm 11. Excuse me, oh, I'm 11 or I'm 12 and now I can't play anymore. Well, guess what? I'm in my late 30s and guess what? I'm still gonna play. So right now, I just want you to think about that. Do your homeschool includes active, planned, or just spontaneous movement or playing, jumping on a trampoline, going outside, just running a race? You don't have to have all these big technical mumbo jumbo things, all the PlayStations and all the stuff. Although most kids do have that, that's like a normal thing now. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have those things, but I'm just saying, what about the old-fashioned just going outside, getting that good old vitamin D, running around playing, getting the water hose and just making water balloons and just throwing at you, getting silly string and just spraying it on each other, getting flour and just let it go, just make the mess for that day and just throw and have fun. My son is 12 years old and he's still, and my daughter, she's 14, they still love. My son, if it ain't messy, he really don't want to do it because that's why he loved chemistry and love physics and all that, because it's such active movement and you're learning and you're doing all this fun stuff with kinetic energy and all this other stuff with gravity. So right now, I am, and my friend and I, we are on the personal plight to reclaim that childhood. Stop letting the children grow up too fast. Let them enjoy being a child, because you're only a child for a certain amount of time, and then you're an adult for the rest of your life thereafter. So those moments that they have now, let them enjoy it. So that's what we're working on. Of course, we know we have some things that you have to do with school and different stuff like that. But my encouragement for you today is just try to incorporate more of fun. After they get done whatever you want them to do, just do something that's nonchalant, just fun. I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to go back and get some glue sticks. Not glue sticks, glow sticks. My son and daughter, we turn off all the lights. We all have the glow sticks and we try to find each other. And then we also play different outside games. My son, he likes to go out and look for different berries and stuff, because we have a lot of different things around the house, and so they're looking for that. Just playing hopscotch, skating, throwing a frisbee, yes, playing dodgeball, throwing, making those water beads, making sensory beads so your child can get that sensory. Walking outside bare feet, yes, bare feet. Just walking outside, letting sand and dirt get between your toes, and walking on grass. Just simple things that doesn't cost anything. Try to embrace those moments. I know I am, because right now life can get a little too hectic and a little too serious, and sometimes you just need to sit back and smell the roses, so to speak, and have those memorable moments where your child can be actively learning, but in a playful, useful, purposeful way, because all learning, whether you're playing or you have a objective behind a certain activity, you're still learning. So I just want to encourage you just to have a little fun and get those older kids. They still children. Let them have fun too. The sad thing is, I think we may have lost some of that learning, the fun side, because as a whole, as a society, we're making them little adults way too soon. they are required to do so much so early on that they lose that sparkle, that zest in their life of just being a carefree, free wind child. And so I'm on that personal journey right now, trying to reclaim that childhood, because like I said, you're only a child, teenager, a kid for a certain amount of time. And once you pass over that threshold and you are an adult, you're an adult for life. And there's no going back. So all of us that's are adults, we know there's no going back. But the good thing is, even if you're an adult, we can still have some fun too. So in order for us to teach our children that life don't have to be so serious all the time, 24/7, guess what? We got to set the example. So right after this video and we get done with our school stuff, we're going to have us some fun. Mindless fun, just having some fun, carefree fun, reclaiming our childhood, and me tuning back into my childhood. You guys have a great rest of the day. I just want to share that thought with you. Have a little fun this weekend. That's just a thought. Have a great day. Bye.